My name is Meenakshi, and I'm the co-founder and CTO of Manifest. Manifest is the easiest way to consolidate all your old retirement accounts into one. Every year, 16 million people with access to a 401k switch jobs. And on average, a person changes job about 11 times in their career. Let's meet one such person. Meet Katie. Katie has just started a new job, and she's wondering what to do with her old retirement accounts. Like 16 million other people, she has three choices. First, she can cash out. Cashing out is terrible for retirement outcomes. But unfortunately, $2 trillion have been lost to cash out in the last 5 years. Next, she can leave it as is. Americans on average has 3 accounts laying around. These accounts tend to have higher fees and are often poorly managed. Finally, Katie can consolidate, and that's the best option. But unfortunately, 89% of people who start a transfer do not finish it today. It's 2024, and transferring is still a pen, paper, phone call, and fax machine process. A transfer could take up to 60 days and actually 8 hours of Katie's actual time. Let's take a look at this problem from an employer perspective. Katie no longer works with any of her old employers, but they're still paying for her account. With an efficient transfer solution like Manifest, Katie can quickly consolidate, and her employers can reduce cost, while our new employer will get an account balance would have otherwise taken 4 years for them to get to. Transferring is not a zero-sum game. With a consolidated account, Katie can now get an additional 36% assets in her account over the next 10 years. None of this is hypothetical. We are already in the market with employers. We have transferred millions of dollars in assets, and we have access to 250,000 participants through various partnerships and employers. We partnered with Washington University at St. Louis to study the impact Manifest can have on a large employer plan. We found that with Manifest, we can increase average account balances by $13,000. We can increase engagement and contribution rate, and we can reduce cash out rates by half. Let's take a look at the product that's responsible for this impact. Manifest can be accessed 24/7 on any device with simply a URL. We learned very early on that our users can forget a lot of details about their old accounts, but they always remember their employer name. We built a database so people can easily find all their old accounts. Next, we have Henry, our virtual transfer specialist. Henry helps people navigate through all the jargons and help Katie make decisions more confidently. Once Katie makes all her decisions, all she has to do is electronically consent when a transfer is started. All in all, it takes about 7 minutes of Katie's time. Behind the scenes, we run 25 plus checks to make sure Katie's transfer is in good order. If anything comes up, we are registered financial advisors who can jump in and help. An average transfer with Manifest takes about 14 days, and it takes about 7 minutes of Katie's time. This is possible due to the robust automations we have been able to build with the help of a number of data partners. Through our partnership with Fintech Sandbox, we recently worked with Morningstar to beta test some additional features for our users. Automated transfers exist in other industries. For example, brokerage account transfers. These entities in this market tend to own up to 96% of market share. Unfortunately, none of this exists in the 401k space. That's why we have to navigate the pen, paper, phone call process. Today, Manifest is working to build up pipes between these providers so we can make transfers more automated and seamless. With Manifest, transfers are more digitized. It can be much more faster, and we can also reduce risks significantly. Thankful for us, the 401k industry is pretty concentrated. The top 40 providers make up to 98% of market share. We are already in talks with 5 providers at various stages to start integrating with them. Providers love what we are building because as an industry, they lose $5.7 billion every year due to inefficient transfers. With Manifest, we can give providers assets faster, and we can also significantly reduce their operational cost. With this, the provider who is receiving the asset is really happy to pay us a one-time transfer fee. With this model, we can always keep Manifest free for all our employers and participants like Katie. We are working to build the pipes between two providers by the end of this year. As we integrate with more providers, we grow our revenue, but we can also automate more and more transfers, leading to a very strong network effects that digitizes transfers for everyone. Thank you for your time. If you're an employer who would love to work with us, or if you're interested in knowing more about Manifest, feel free to reach out to us. Happy to take any questions. Thank you.